There's something going on over here. Oh, strawberries. There's a big fight going on across the street there. Not sure what's happening. There's a lot of strawberries here. This is good. Alright. Well, let me see now. Ooh. I don't know. Stuff happening here. Ooh. Don't know. Anyway, here we go now. Let me see. Oh, there we go. Whoa. There's a bunch of strawberries. Anyway, it sounded a few minutes ago like they were getting ready to kill each other over there. Two men. One of them is the guy that confronted me, said he was part of the neighborhood watch one day out here. And he wanted to know who I was and why I was around here. Apparently neighbors had expressed concerns about me being here, which had never happened before. I've been here for 4 years. Most of the neighbors know who I am and what's going on with me. And the neighbors actually like me around here for the most part. I'm fairly well thought of here. But anyway, what I think happened is my former boss owns the building across the road here. There's a commercial building directly across the road, and he owns that. And around the time that guy confronted me, my former boss was there doing renovations on. There it goes. My God. Well, anyway, I think what happened is my former boss, who's also my former landlord, and who told his sister that I was going to burn down her house, so she'd be afraid to talk to me and everything else. I think that he and apparently has also complained to the OPP about me. Apparently he's filed complaints against me, making all sorts of accusations to the OPP to try to get me into trouble. He and his woman have friends amongst the OPP, so it's very easy for them to do these things. Anyway, I think it was him that set that fuse off anyway. That guy that's yelling over there, that's the guy that came and confronted me, wanting to know who I am and why I'm around here, and saying that neighbors had been expressing concerns about me being here. Yeah. Anyway. Yep. I was picking up the garbage out of the ditch when he came over and confronted me about being here. Yeah. I'm getting lots of berries in this little patch here, I am. Plus, I'm getting a show. I guess this is dinner and a show, is what this is. Oh, there they go. Still yelling. Anyway, I think my former boss had a conversation with him when he was working on his building, because he's putting that building up for sale, and he was over there for a week doing renovations, and I think he planted a bug in the guy's ear, and that he's the neighbor that was complaining about me, because the thing is, all the other neighbors around here I get along with really well. That's one thing I'm going to miss about this area when I leave this property, is the fact that I actually finally in my life was in a place where I actually was well liked and respected. That hasn't happened for me before. And I've worked for different people around here. And so, anyway, but yeah, anyway, that's what I think, because he's been pretty malicious. That guy has been, my former boss and former landlord. Basically, I got put out of the job. Wow. Okay. Somebody might get killed over there before today is over. Yeah, that's the guy that I had the incident with. Now, I mean, it didn't turn into a yelling match. I was polite to him, and he was confrontational, but he wasn't like that. Anyway, probably because I was polite. Obviously, it could have escalated to a serious confrontation very quickly, though. Just judging by what I'm hearing over there right now. But anyway, the bottom line is, like I say, I'm not concerned about him coming over here and doing anything. I don't believe he will, and that's why I haven't left the area. And I am also armed, so if he does come over here, because he doesn't like me being here or whatever, and hearing the confrontation over there, if he does come over here, I'm prepared to deal with that. I don't want that to happen, but if he does, then I will deal with it. But what a situation, though. Anyway, I think it was my former boss that